What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to the second episode of my FIFA 13 player review series where we're going to be taking a look at all of the cheaper team of the season players. We're going to start off with trying to do every single team of the season, most consistent player. I'm going to review them, I'm going to have a squad builder for them up on my channel as well, so I can kind of do two series at one time, should I say. And on my last episode, we reviewed Carlos Vela. I also uploaded the squad builder, the player I'm going to be reviewing today, which is going to be Sascha Riether, the Fulham right back. He plays in the BPL for Fulham and is a German player. I believe he is on loan to Fulham, so Fulham are going to look like they're going to try and pick him up for the next season, because I think that he was given player for the year for Fulham. But let's have a look at his game in stats. Sorry, he's got 81. He's overall rated 81. He's got 81 pace, 75 dribbling, 61 shots, 80 passing, 80 defending, and 77 heading. Very, very decent stats for a right back. He's got a medium attacking work rate, a high defensive working rate, which works well with his position. His traits are injury-free, which doesn't really matter in this game because no one gets injured. Early crosses trait, which is fairly decent when he does get out of the field. He's whipping those balls fairly easy, which is pretty decent with his decent passing stat as well. His cost on Xbox at the time of this video cost me 29,000 coins, PS3 28k, and PC 37,000 coins. Overall, this guy's a fairly decent right back, and let's take a look at his in-game stats, because I haven't actually used his normal card, or his previous version card, but I used this guy and I was definitely impressed. So his in-game stats, his skills, ball control's gone up to 82, which is fairly decent. He's always got the ball near his feet and can run out of defence or pass it. Crossing 81, crossing, which worked quite well with his early crossing trait as well when he does get out the field. His dribbling's not too bad. His long passing, 83 long passing, his short passing of 80 as well are fairly decent stats. He can always pass the ball out. He's got some fairly decent lob passing to get it out as quickly as he can, straight to a player. Passing out is always that option to pass it to him where he can pass it out of defence. His shot power, 82 shot power, so he hasn't got that bad shots, but obviously there are better players in the team. You probably don't take too many long shots with Riether as well. You've obviously got other players, such as the midfielders, probably with the better long shots and stuff like that. His sliding tackle, 75, standing tackle, 83, not too bad. Standing tackle, really nice for a right back. Sliding tackle, not too bad either. Overall, he's got some fairly decent stats. Let's have a look at his physical stats. Acceleration 81, not the slowest player. Balance 83, helps with him when he's tracking players as well. And 91 jumping, that's I think is his highest in-game stat. And that's the reason why he's got fairly decent heading for only being 5'8". So he's got fairly decent heading stat for a right back. Reactions 85, sprint speed 83, not bad. And for sprinting and stuff like that. His strength is 73. He's not the weakest player. He's got some fairly decent strength on him. Always can shrug off some players, such as the wingers, who aren't normally the strongest. Moving on to the final in-game stats is mental. 84 aggression and 87 interceptions. All very good and what you want for a right back. So let's move on to his pros and cons. His pros for me, I found he had very decent work rates for a right back. He's got very good passing and crossing stats. He can pass the ball out of defence and cross the ball when he does get up in a very reasonable cross into the strikers. He's got very good marking and interceptions. He always sticks with the players. He's always there. And interceptions, he always can get those through balls just before they get to the players. He's got overall, his stats are very consistent. They're all very good in the 80s of the defending stats, and he's got fairly decent pace stats as well, and he's always in the right position. I never see him move out of position. He was always there, always tracking the players, and always getting the final ditch tackle to stop the guy running on through. My cons of this play, he's not the fastest right back option in the BPL. There are others, and in this game you kind of want pace, but again, he's not the slowest player whatsoever, so I definitely recommend picking him up if you don't really care too much about the pace on the right back. And he doesn't really help with the attack much. He doesn't get forward too much, and he's not really that much of an attacking option. I always felt sometimes when I went a bit forward that I'd always be lacking with support on the right hand side, but thinking about that, he is always in the right position, so in case if the defender, if the attacker does lose the ball, he's always there to clean up the scraps. and get the ball to start the attack again. So that's probably a positive in the fact that, yeah, he doesn't get too far up, help the attack, but he's always there just for help. Overall, I found this guy a really good player, and I definitely recommend picking him up, and for the price, I definitely do as well. And I would give him probably like 9 out of 10 rating. So guys, this is my review of Sascha Riether. If you like this episode, remember to click that like button, put any comments in the put any feedback, any comments into the comments. Subscribe, because I've got episode 3 is going to be Gonzalo Castro, the Bundesliga centre attacking mid. I've got a review on him. Go and check out my review of Carlos Vela, and also who is it as well. I've got one more player. I've got the squad builder of which he was placed in as well. So go and check that out. They are in my channel. I may put some links on the screen at the moment. But overall, this guy's a really good right back. I definitely recommend picking him up, and he goes fairly cheap as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend this guy. This is the end episode. This has been Crazy. Till next time, adios.